All right, now welcome back. So in this video, we're gonna look at some free tools that you can use to do your hashtag research. And this will speed up the process as compared to doing it manually inside the Instagram search bar. All right, now let's jump into this. The first tool number one, I wanna show you is called display purposes with an S at the end. It's a very powerful tool. It is free tool. All you have to do is, so for example, let's take that example of I'm doing research on vegan food. So you just kind of put your, and you can also put multiple hashtags. So put your 1 or 2 hashtags in the bar and hit enter, and look at this. So here are the suggestions. So this tool will give you the related or relevant hashtags based on what you entered. Now you can select automatically or manually. So here's what that meant. And then you can also, before I do that, you can click on the copy mode, and basically you can click with the 5 dots. Because if you are trying to copy, some people use this tool and they post this, paste this directly into the Instagram caption, which you can do that, and it's helpful because you have 5 dots, right, to do the spaces. But you can also do it manually. So this was the automatic selection. You can hit, when you hit on manual, now look at this. Now you can go through this. So for example, let's say I don't like this, I don't like this. Actually, I have no idea what that 801010, I have no idea what that means. And I like this, I like this, and let's say I like this. So you can do the automatic selection, in which case the display purposes will recommend you all the 30 hashtags, or you can hit manual and then go through this one by one and make sure you pick the right hashtag. Now, there's one challenge with this. Can you guess what? Well, this tool is giving us the right hashtag, the relevant hashtag, but do you remember there's a second piece to it? I'll wait. Can you guess? Well, it's the size. So when I select hashtags like this, I have no idea what's for example, plant strong. Is it small, medium, or large? So for that, what you have to do is you still have to copy that, and I'm gonna go back to Instagram. And now look at that. So it's a large hashtag. It's 2.2 million posts, right? And then let's go back and look at vegan food porn. And I'm gonna go back here. It's 5.05 million usage, right, or traffic. So that is the good thing about display purposes is it gives you the 30 hashtags right away, very quickly, the right or the relevant hashtag. And also you can do manual and then make sure you kind of eliminate the ones that don't make sense. But the challenge is you still have to use maybe Instagram's built-in search bar on the mobile or desktop to look at the size, right? And yes, stay tuned, because the third or the fourth tool I'm going to share with you today in this video, it's actually also going to show you the size. So stay tuned for a bit with me. And again, as you're doing your Instagram, as you're doing your hashtag research, make sure let's go back here, you are populating the stacking sheet, the worksheet, right? All right, now let's go back. So our first tool was display purposes. The second tool is very similar. It's called Seek Metrics. And it's very similar to display purposes. So generate 30 best hashtags. So what I'm gonna do is, again, let's put my vegan, let's go back, and I'm gonna put my vegan food, hit generate, and look at that. So I don't think these are 30 hashtags, but it gave me the relevant hashtag. So I'll copy these, and let's say I'll do another one. Look at that, it's giving me more suggestions. So let's do social media. Look at that. So here's a list of 30 hashtags. Let's do vegan food without the, I didn't want the space this time. There you go. Mommy blogger. There you go. And then mom blogger. So it's a little different from display purposes, because you may have to input a couple of times different. For example, the first time it may give you, well, sometimes it gives you 30 hashtag, but sometimes it gives you 10, 12. So you have to keep inputting your different keywords or different search terms to make a list of 30. But stepping back, do you see the challenge with this as well? Yes. When you use a tool like display purposes or seek metrics, and there are a lot of like free tools here, it gives you the relevant hashtag, but again, you have no idea about the size. So for example, mom bloggers, let's copy that and let's go back to Instagram and then look at that. So this is a medium hashtag, 533,000 posts, right? So again, you know, display purposes, seek metrics, free tool, amazing tools, but you still, when you get the suggestion, number one, make sure the 30 that you pick, you do have to, even with the display purposes, you have to manually sometimes select and make sure you have the right, not any random hashtag, the right hashtag. And on seek metrics too, as you saw, when you're doing searches, you may have to do searches a couple of times based on different terms to come up with the list of 30, because at one time it may not give you all the 30 hashtags. Like this, for example, gym life, it's only giving me, I believe these are like 10 or 15. So, but again, you still have to use either Instagram or maybe another tool to look at the size. Now, those were the two free tools. And the third free tool actually is my favorite free Instagram hashtag research tool. It's called Meta Hashtags right here. And the reason it's my favorite, because let's say, for example, here are different, I'm gonna type makeup and hit generate hashtags. The reason it's my favorite, because look at this, it is giving us all the numbers that we want to see, and I'll explain all these numbers in a bit. But again, the website is called metahashtags.com. And here's another thing that I want to quickly mention. Sometimes these free tools, over the years, these three tools have been, I have used these consistently. They're very stable tools, because but sometimes free tools come and go depending on, sometimes the company or the founder gets busy with another project, so they stop working on that tool. So if you're watching this video in future and you can't find these tools, just drop me a message, leave me a comment, or reach out to me, and I'll be happy to kind of find another tool, because there are a lot of free tools for hashtag research. I think if you search in Google, you'll probably find like 100, 200, probably even more, but these are the three that I have used on a consistent basis. All right, now, having said that, let's talk about these numbers. So what these numbers are, so first one is, let's see if I can blow it up. There you go. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, actually, I want to show, there you go. Okay, this is good. So first of all, for example, makeup, 272 million posts. So this is the usage of the traffic. This is what we see inside Instagram's app as well. So total number of posts published, right? The next one is 4.6 thousand per hour. That's in an hour. This hashtag is getting 4,600 posts. That's too much, right? This hashtag, it will be very difficult to rank. And then look at this. So 1.1K, this is the average like on the top post. So there's the top, when we search on, so for example, when we search for makeup, so normally it's going to show you the top post and then the most recent. So the top post on average, let's go back here. So top post on this hashtag on average has 1.1 thousand. Now, here is something very powerful. Now, step back and look at your account. Look at how many likes you get average on your post. So if it's not close to 1.1K, guess what? You have no chance of getting ranked in this hashtag, right? So this is why this data is very powerful, and this is one of my favorite tools. And this is free. I hope it stays free forever. No clue, they may, who knows, in future they may make it freemium or something. Here's another, the next number, 192 minimum. So this is the minimum likes on the top post. So here's what I like to do when I'm creating different sets. So I look at my, let's say, last 10 posts, and I look at, let's say if my minimum is 100, then I use these filters right here, which we will see in a second, to make sure that the minimum number is the 100. And then let's look at the next one. This is the average number of comments, right? So as you can see, this data is very powerful. All right, now let's go back, and I'm gonna do an example of, let's say I'm doing my own research, social media. Let's close this one out. And here is, so one, you can obviously kind of like go through this, and based on the size, I can select, let's say this is a medium hashtag, here's another medium hashtag, this is a large hashtag, and it's getting all the hashtags right here. And then I can, so if you're using this tool, you don't have to use the stacking, this section right here, because the tool is kind of building this set, the set of 30 for you right here. After you're done, you can just copy on clipboard and then go back to the sheet and then paste it here, right? But going back here, I can use these filters. These are actually fairly new. These didn't exist a few weeks ago. But I can actually, based on my hashtag, let's do this. So for example, let's say I'm in the process of doing my medium hashtag research, right? So I'll put 100,000, and then here I'll put 1 million, right? 0, hit apply, and see if this is going to change. And then you can also look at this, the lowest likes. What's the minimum, lowest like, and maximum? And again, what I like to do is, let's say on average, if I'm getting on my post 100 likes, what I like to do here is, kind of, let's say on minimum, I want to see 80, and then the maximum, oh, let's go back, 150. Ooh, what is going on? There you go, and hit apply. And you can also play with the post per hour. But by doing this, now look at this. Now this tells me I actually have a chance to get ranked in some of these posts, right? Digital marketing agency, that's a good one. Social media marketing, right? So again, very powerful free tool. You can see the number of posts per hour, and also the average likes or engagement on the top post, and also the minimum. And I'll try to make sure whatever you get on average, this minimum has to be lower than that. Because let's say if on average I get 50 and I select this hashtag, and on this hashtag the top posts have minimum, the top 9 posts have minimum of 119. With me getting 50, I'm gonna struggle with getting ranked or getting traffic from this hashtag. So that's why this tool is very, very powerful. All right, guys, so the 3 tools we looked at in this lecture, the first one was display purposes, and then second was seek metrics, and the third one is the meta hashtag. And yes, meta hashtag is the most powerful. It is free. I hope it stays free forever, because I love using this tool. There's a lot of data that you can extract from this tool. Thank you so much for watching, and I know this was a longer video, but I wanted to give you a kind of complete tutorial or how I use these free tools. Thanks for watching again, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye for now. All right, now in this video, we're gonna look at some freemium tools to speed up the hashtag research process. And freemium basically means, yes, these tools have some paid plans, but you can use some portions of these tools, or maybe you can use these tools for some days for free. That's what the word freemium means. All right, now let's jump into this. So the first tool I'm gonna show you, it's actually my favorite freemium tool. It's called Grammar, and it's a lot more than, they have a lot of services. If you look under services, you can do scheduling, direct messaging, and a bunch of different stuff. But in this video, we're gonna focus on the hashtag research. So I have signed up, and let me actually see how expensive this tool is. So here you go. So if you actually scroll down, you do get, I believe, some free searches. But if you want to kind of upgrade, yeah, you can upgrade. And the good thing is, you can only use this for 2 weeks and then like never use it again, right? You don't have to kind of keep it. Now I'm already signed in. Once you create an account, you sign in. I'm gonna go to my dashboard, and then we're gonna explore. You're gonna go under tools, and then you're gonna click on hashtag generator, and you'll see in a minute how powerful this tool is. All right, now let's go back here. So you can generate hashtags by keyword, by your photo, and even by the URL. Yes, actually Instagram that's another thing people don't realize, but Instagram, based on what we are showing in our images and our photos, they know what that content is about. And that's why we already discussed that our hashtag should be relevant to our content, what we are posting. That's very important. So yeah, you can generate hashtags by photos or URL, but I'm gonna focus on by keywords, and you can enter like 3 or 4 different keywords. For example, let's say I want to do social media. I'll do marketing. I already have done some searches, so let's click on that and then generate hashtag. And by the way, they're gonna have their own suggestion. For example, they're saying use 3 to 4 frequent, 6 to 8 average, and 12 to 16 rare hashtags. And basically these are, the frequent is the large, and then average is the medium, and then the rare is the small or the niche hashtag. That's like their definition. All right, now once you have done your search, basically now you can start going through this list. So for example, again, our formula of, we're gonna pick, let's say 2 or 3. I'm gonna pick 2 of the big or the frequent hashtags in this case, if you want to go by the language or what they are saying, the in-grammar tool. And then let's go through this, and I can select 8 or 9 medium hashtags or average hashtags. And then here are more niche hashtags. These are less than 100,000, I believe. So look at that, another really good one. Look at this. And again, when you're using this tool, you don't have to just kind of copy paste on the let's go back, in the hashtag stacking section. So let's say when you are done, when you have all of your 25 or 30 hashtags, and you see how when you're using the freemium tool, the whole process, you do eventually pay some money, and it's not a lot. That's a good thing, but it kind of speeds up the whole process. We don't have to manually search and then go look at the numbers inside the Instagram search bar or on the mobile app, and then kind of fill out the sheet one by one. If you're using the tool, you do save some time. All right, so let's say you're happy with this, you'll just copy it and go, and then create your hashtag set. So I'll probably do something like that. There you go. I believe it already entered. There you go. That's mine, like a new hashtag set. So I'm gonna X out of that. Now here's another thing. The other thing I do like about this tool, one, there is a lot of other things you can do with this tool. There are a lot of other posting, scheduling, direct messaging services, but I love how they're powerful, the hashtag generator tool. Here's another really cool thing. If you are using using in-grammar for your hashtag research. So when I click on this keyword, this hashtag social media, it's gonna give me more detailed data on that hashtag. So for example, that hashtag social media, and this is kind of like the difficulty score. So this hashtag has 1.52 million posts. Posts per day are 1,000. That's a lot of posts. And then the difficulty is, so the closer to the 100 means it's more difficult to rank for this keyword or this hashtag. So you see how powerful this tool is. There's no guessing now. You can actually really look at the graphs of these numbers and pick the right one. So now if I go back and let's say I want to pick marketing social media managers, right? Let's look at that, and this should be, the difficulty should be much better. Look at that. Yeah, so for this hashtag, the posts are almost 40,000. Posts per day is 92, and the difficulty is the estimate how hard it will be to rank. It's 26. It's in green, so you want to make sure you stay in the green. And then actually if you scroll down, it's going to show you the new post activity on daily basis, and here are other relevant hashtags based on the social media manager, and you can even go through this list. So very powerful tool. And then here are the popular posts with that hashtag. Right, so look at that. Really, so this tool is, like I said, I love their hashtag generator, but it has a lot of other features, bells and whistles I call it, if you want to test this tool out. And I believe so once you sign up, you do get some searches, I believe 3 or 5 searches for free, and then if you want to continue using it, you do have to, it's a freemium tool, so you do have to upgrade, but we saw it's a very inexpensive tool. All right, now let's look at tool number 2, and I have not used, so it's called flick.tech. And On the freemium side of world, InGrammer is my favorite tool. That's the one I have used, but Flick is another very similar to all-in-one hashtag platform. And the good thing about this is they do have 7-day free trial. So, you know, again, you can use it for 7 days and make sure you do all of your hashtag research and create sets of 30 hashtags, maybe 5, 10, 15, as many as possible. Why not, right? And then save them, and then you can cancel, or you don't have to kind of like continue using this platform. But the first freemium was ingrammer.com. The second one is flick.tech right here. The third one is, it's called Hashtastic. There you go. And here is the website. It's hashtastic.eu. That's the URL. And welcome to the most powerful hashtag scanner in the game. And all these freemium tools, they do things very similar, but in like a different way. Basically, they'll give you the based on the term that you enter, a keyword or hashtag that you enter, they'll give you the relevant hashtag based on your entry, and then also they'll show you a lot of data, a lot of numbers, the usage and traffic, and based on that you can make up your mind. And then yes, don't forget that this homework sheet, this is why you're using these tools, right? So make sure you're doing the proper stacking and also creating, this is your homework from this class. So make sure you're creating multiple, depending on how many types of content. For example, I post 4 or 5 types. So you write down your content types. Maybe you post about motivation, maybe about travel, maybe about business, maybe business tips. So write your content types here, and then do your research and come up with the hashtag sets of 25 or 30, and then complete this sheet. All right, let's go back. We kind of got sidetracked, so I'm gonna go back. So hashtastic.eu, very similar tool. You can do hashtag analysis. They do have a viral media finder, so you can find like viral content. I want to look at their pricing. Oh, look at that. So for $9, you can use it for a month. So that's not bad, right? So you can kind of take it for a month and then discontinue or not like use it. But I do believe if you continue using it, so you do get like a big sort of like discounts. But again, you don't have to. My style has been I try to use if I use the freemium tool, I try to use the free days or the free trial, the period, the 7 day, 14 days, or those number of searches, because that's more than enough, especially if you are just doing the research for your Instagram account. But if you are, let's say, an Instagram agency owner and you have multiple clients and you're planning on getting more clients down the road, then you may want to consider maybe subscribing to one of their upgrades or the premium offers. Thank you so much for watching. So the 3 freemium tool we looked at, the first one was ingrammer.com, which is the one I like and I use. The second one is flick.tech, and the third one is Hashtastic. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. All right, now I want to say thank you and congratulations for completing this short and amazing course. And we covered a lot of stuff inside this course. We talked about why should we care about hashtags, and also the common mistakes people make. Remember the too big or too small or the random hashtags and how to avoid those. And then we looked at the Instagram hashtag stacking system, the use of small, medium, and big hashtags together so you have a chance of getting ranked and also getting traffic to your account. And then also we looked at several different tools, including the free tools, freemium tools, and also the manual, the Instagram's search bar to research your hashtags. And I'm sure you're thinking, what's next? Well, the next step is, I call it MIA, massive imperfect action. So I want you to start implementing some of the stuff that you learned inside this course, start testing, and do complete that class project. So that hashtag sheet that has the different hashtag sets, so do complete that. If you want to share it with me, absolutely, you can share it with me in the comments in the Q&A section, or send me a message, or maybe like tag me on the Instagram. I would love to take a look at your hashtag sets. And the last thing I would kind of leave you with is ABT. Hashtag ABT, always be testing. So whatever you learn inside this course or maybe other courses or online, put it to test. Because when you take information and take action on it, that's actually when you learn. And then when you look at the data, you can really see what's working and what's not. Because let's say you take this course and you come up with 5 sets of hashtags, 30 hashtags, but only 3 are performing really well, 2 are not. So that will tell you, scratch those 2 and then go back to the drawing board, maybe come up with another 2 or 3 to supplement the 3 that are working best for you. So always be testing. And now I want to say thank you so much for taking this class with me. I will see you in the next one. Bye.